Harper Audio presents City Primeval, High Noon in Detroit by Elmore Leonard, performed by Frank Muller.
In the matter of Alvin B. Guy, Judge of Recorder's Court, City of Detroit. The investigation of the Judicial Tenure Commission found the respondent guilty of misconduct in office and conduct clearly prejudicial to the administration of justice. The allegations set forth in the formal complaint were that Judge Guy, 1. was discourteous and abusive to counsel, litigants, witnesses, court personnel, spectators, and news reporters, 2. used threats of imprisonment or promises of probation to induce pleas of guilty, 3. abused the power of contempt, 4. used his office to benefit friends and acquaintances, 5. bragged of his sexual prowess openly, 6. was continually guilty of judicial misconduct that was not only prejudicial to the administration of justice, but destroyed respect for the office he holds. Abridged examples of testimony follow. On April 26, Judge Guy interceded on behalf of a twice-convicted narcotics dealer, Tyrone Perry, who was being questioned as a witness and possible suspect in a murder that had taken place at Mr. Perry's residence. Judge Guy appeared at room 527 of police headquarters and told the homicide detectives questioning Perry that he was holding court here and now and to release the witness. When Sergeant Gerald Hunter questioned the propriety of this, Judge Guy grabbed him by the arm and pushed him against a desk. Sergeant Hunter voiced objection to this treatment, and Judge Guy said before witnesses, "I'll push you around any time I want. You're in my courtroom, and if you open your mouth, I'll hold you in contempt of court." Judge Guy then left police headquarters with Mr. Perry. In testimony describing still another incident, the respondent gave the appearance of judicial impropriety by his harassment of a police officer. The respondent had presided over a murder case in which one of the 3 co-defendants was Marcella Bonney. The charges against Miss Bonney were dismissed at the preliminary examination. Judge Guy was talking to Sergeant Wendell Robinson of the Police Homicide Section about the forthcoming trial of the co-defendants, and revealed how he had met Miss Bonney in a bar and thereafter spent the night with her. He went on to say that she was a foxy little thing and better than your average piece of ass. Sergeant Robinson was quite surprised and chagrined to hear a judge boasting of his sexual participation with a former criminal defendant. As a result, Robinson prepared a memorandum about the incident, which he forwarded to his superiors. The respondent learned of this memorandum and exhibited his vindictiveness by improper and heavy-handed efforts to impair Robinson's credibility, referring to Sergeant Robinson before witnesses as a suck-ass Uncle Tom trying to pass for Caucasian because he's light-skinned. Attorney Carolyn Wilder testified to the events in People v. Cedric Williams. The charges in this preliminary examination held June 19 were second-degree criminal sexual conduct and simple assault, and Ms. Wilder, counsel for the defense, had stated clearly that her client would go to trial before entertaining a reduced plea. However, the respondent, Judge Guy, requested the defendant and his counsel to approach the bench, where he stated that if the defendant pled guilty to the lesser charge of assault and battery, a misdemeanor, he would be placed on probation, and that would be the end of it. "I'm street just like you are," the judge said to the defendant, "and your attorney either doesn't have her shit together or your best interest at heart." Whereupon he sent the defendant and Ms. Wilder out into the hall to talk the matter over. When they returned to the bench, and Ms. Wilder still insisted on a trial, Judge Guy said to the defendant, "Look, you better take this plea or your motherfucking ass is dead." When Ms. Wilder informed the bench that her client would, under no circumstances, plead to the lesser charge, Judge Guy berated the defense counsel, threatened her with contempt, and stated, "I see now how you operate. You want your own client to be convicted, obviously pissed off because a black man got a little white pussy in this case." Again in testimony, Carolyn Wilder told how she attempted to serve a notice of appeal on Judge Guy as a favor to another attorney, Mr. Allen Hayes. The judge berated Ms. Wilder for 1/2 hour, calling her a non-dues, honky liberal who had disrupted the orderly process of his courtroom. Ms. Wilder: "At this time I asked if he was going to hold me in contempt. He did not respond, but continued."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?